everybody, this is the tutorial for Drift Away. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So, the start of the song, we need 4 chords. And the first chord is a G major chord, which is a 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and then a 3 on the high E. If you're familiar with G major, which includes your ring finger on the B string, feel free to use that voicing if you like. It is just 2 different voicings of the same chord. The second chord that we need is a B 7th chord. And to play that, we need 2 on the A, 4 on the D, 2 again on the G, that's the bad finger, 2 on the the B string, and then 2 on the high E. So yeah, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. Last 2 chords, C major, which is a 3 on the A, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. And the last chord that we need is an A major chord, which is an open A, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G and B, and an open E. Now, in terms of strumming, it does change throughout the song, and the opening part of the song, we can sustain the chords like this. G, 2, 3, 4, B7, 3, 4, C major, 3, 4, A major, 3, 4. Now, if you were to play through those chords 4 times round, you've got yourself the first verse. And later in the song, things are going to change, so it's worth mentioning that if you like the chord chart for this song, which has the full structure and all the chords within that structure, as well as another sheet with the chords and the lyrics matched up, let's say you're singing or playing along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, head on over to Patreon, I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but close to 700 songs of all the latest releases, so feel free to check that out. However, let's dig in with the chorus where the strumming changes with the same chords. So you can see I'm a little bit more full on with those chords, but they're in the same order. Now you could technically play lots of downstrokes for those. What you really want to do is accent some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. However, I will be using a few up strums just to keep the smoothness there. You can even include at the end of every 4 counts a quick down up. And you'll do that on every chord. So let's try that now. Now the chorus is quite short, it's just 2 times round the same chords, and we then get a second verse, which is 4 times round the same chords. So we'll just jump over that section. We then get a bridge where things do change, and we've got a new chord of F sharp minor, which is a 2 on the E string, 4, 4 on the A and D, and then 2 on the remaining strings. And what's going to happen is we go from F sharp minor for 2 bars up to G major for 2 bars. We then go back to F sharp minor. However, we go to this chord here of B minor, which is just like the F minor shape, all down a string, and then add this middle finger to 2 on the B string. We'll play that for 2 bars. The bridge continues with G to this chord, D major, yet another new chord. So yeah, it might be worth checking out the sheets online. However, we have D major, which is an open D, 2 on the G string, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E. So it goes from G to D, G to E minor. E minor, yet another new chord for us. So yeah, this bridge has an absolute ton going on with it. E minor is an open E, 2, 2 on the A and D, and then 0 on the remaining. We then have an E flat major chord, which you can sneakily take a D major chord, move it up a fret, and play just the top 3 strings. and then go back to D major for 2 bars. Now, that is an absolute ton of new chords there. Let me play through the full thing whilst I shout out the chords so you can see how all of that bridge section fits together. F sharp minor, G, F sharp minor, B minor, then G, to D, back to G, E minor, E flat, to D. So yeah, that is an insane amount of chords in that bridge section. Thankfully after that we go to a chorus, which is back to the usual set of chords: G, B7, C, A major. Play that around twice. There's then a post-chorus, same chords as the chorus, 2 more times, and then thank the heavens, you're to the end of the song. So there we go. Very, very interesting song. Quite full on, actually. But yeah, if you're interested in that extra material, head on over to Patreon. In fact, the people floating by on the screen, those folks are my active patrons. So the moment this video goes live, they'll get access to that content straight away. So thanks to them for their support. Thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.